defiant to the end. Last American hero.
There is tremendous pressure inside the political process to make sure that the voters stay aligned inside either the Democrat or Republican parties. Why? Because both of those parties have been captured by special interests. And those special... There is tremendous...
Let us look at that again. See that?
There is tremendous pressure inside the political process to be bumped into.
Or she was drummed out because she would not allow Israel.
There is tremendous pressure inside the political process to make sure that the voters stay aligned inside either the Democrat publicly. What does Stone Mountain, Georgia have to do with Israel? What I was doing was servicing the needs of my constituents, and I was not allowed to do that because I did not toe the line on U.S. policy for Israel.
What line is that they wanted? Were you told directly that you had to toe a line, or explain that to me?
Well, every candidate for Congress at that time had a pledge. They were given a pledge to sign. And I was new on the scene. And so the pledge had Jerusalem as the capital city, the military superiority of Israel.
American Congress people have to sign this pledge.
Yes, you sign the pledge. If you don't sign the pledge, you don't get money. So, for example, it was almost like water torture for me. My parents observed this.
This is true.
I would get a call, and the person on the other end of the phone would say, I want to do a fundraiser for you. And then we would get into the planning. I would get really excited because, of course, you have to have money in order to run a campaign. And then 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Okay, this is why your U.S. government sends all your money, let me say it one more time, all your money, taxpayers' money, to Israel. This has been going on since 1933. Well, maybe a little after 1933. Don't quote me on the date, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty close. But it is coming to a frightening reality. Because when they release, which they have already released, what they say is measles, but it's not really measles. If you bothered to listen or read our planned pandemic genocide, which they've already started, they're just going to blame on your pet. And that's the whole plan. They're going to blame it on animals. They're going to blame it on pets. And you've already seen that. And we have warned people about this year after year. And the Rothschild plan, if you bothered to listen to that, clearly states the bond between a mother and a child is the most difficult bond to break. And how they're going to break that is by forcing the parents to give up the beloved family dog or beloved family cat under the false pretense of that they cause a disease. And the child will hate the parents. Because that's the way it is. Your pet dog, your pet cat when you're a kid, they're the only ones that understand you when you're a kid. That's how you feel when you're a kid. I remember that. I mean, you'd hate your parents if they gave away your best friend. And that's their plans, and we expose those plans. Let's see if there's anything else interesting in here. But this is one of the videos they took down. And I say Cynthia McKinney is one of the last American heroes. And see, the other ones that excuse me, that I put up showing black folks as heroes they took down too.
Into the planning, they would say, "Did you sign the pledge?" And then I would say, "No, I didn't sign the pledge." And then my fundraiser would go kaput. I made it public. This probably nobody had said anything about it, but I made it public, and then, the excuse was, well, those were just overzealous
arrested her at one time.
Advocates for Israel. So then the tactic changed, and but this is what is done for 535 members of the United States Congress. 100 senators, 435 members of the House of Representatives have to now write a paragraph, which basically says the same thing. So it's not a pledge, but it's a paragraph, and you post it, and, there are these forums you have to go to at the synagogues or whatever, and then...
Okay. What we need is some hacker or some anonymous, if they're really for the people, to get a copy of these things. This is espionage. Clear and simple. Espionage. And again, this is where our military fails us. They know this is going on, and they fail to arrest these people. This is espionage. They're traitors. There's no other way to say it.